ladies and gentlemen and ladies. Welcome to another edition of Oilers After Dark live streaming. Tonight we have the Colorado Avalanche taking on the Edmonton Oilers. Oilers 40-21-3 are riding their very own, but modest 2-game win streak. Not to be confused with the Colorado Avalanche riding their 5-game win streak. Very hot. They are 42-20-5. Both teams looking to continue the winning ways of March. After starting the month off win one, lose one, Oilers are finally coming back into their own. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their Saturday nights and have enjoyed their weekend. Let us cap it off with a great matchup in the Western Conference. Standings don't really matter for the Colorado Avalanche because I think they are very well aware that they're making playoffs, regardless of how they finish. The Central Division is all but wrapped up by the top 3 teams. All have 89 points right now. Colorado, Winnipeg, Dallas are all tied for first with 89 points. Winnipeg sits up top with 66 games played. This is Colorado's 68th game, and Dallas has 68 games. The Oilers, on the other hand, they are still in a dogfight for their positioning, as they have 83 points in 64 games. They are 9 points behind the Vancouver Canucks, who also play tonight at 8 o'clock. They have 92. The other team catching the Oilers is the LA Kings with 79. Should be a good matchup in the wild, wild west. Just gotta wait for the Leaf game to finish up, and then we'll get into the awesomeness that is awesome, the Oilers. A lot of games happening tonight, so a lot of games to cover after the first period. Like I said, tonight there's only 3 games left on the schedule. Colorado, Edmonton, Nashville, Seattle, Washington, Vancouver. Absolutely, Lubo. The first goal will be very important, unless it's the Colorado Avalanche, and then the Oilers can score the next 4. As far as I'm concerned, let them get their first goal, and then we just score the rest and call it a day. I enjoyed myself at the Oil King game last night. That was a Donnybrook and a half. As the Oil Kings completely English, my first language. Fuck. Oil Kings completely destroyed Calgary 7-2. It was 2-2 for a long time. Definitely recommend, if you're an Oilers fan, even a fan in Edmonton at all, and you like hockey, go to an Oil King game. They're cheap. It's a great atmosphere. Kids have fun, especially if you have kids. Kids love it. Ain't that a kick in the nads? Carolina just beat the Toronto Maple Leafs in a shootout. I'm sure the in-laws are not going to be happy about that. Keep them all shut there a little late. They're a period and a half behind, so I'm not going to scream that out too loud. But you know I'm be loud and screaming about the Oilers, right? Y'all know this. Why are they recording the Capitals, right? Why are... tonight in Canada. It's about time we have a good old hockey game in Canada in Edmonton, eh?
When the team is depending on you. The Hyundai Tucson with 8-track all-wheel drive is made for those who drive hockey.
We're cleared for takeoff. Here we go, boys. Here we go. 16 teams, one champion for the greatest trophy in sports. You know why I'm here. A time for new heroes to be born. This is a guy who wants to get to the Stanley Cup Finals. This is what I'm here for. Stanley Cup champions. I'm here for the Stanley Cup. I'm here to win. The Stanley Cup playoffs. Here we go.
Subway is now slicing our deli fresh.
Subway eat fresh.
Freshly
Freshly sliced. Damn, Dallas is having their way with LA right now. That's good to see. St. Louis, yes, keep that streak going. Win that game. Oh no, I kind of want Minnesota to win that game because then they're closer to Vegas. Either way. You guys are going to be surprised by the changes in the lineup. There is no Ekholm tonight. He's still battling the flu, otherwise known as that thing. Better not speculate. Get in trouble. Yes, thank you guys for joining us tonight. Lubo will be taking over for BW, but never fear, he's in here. Lubo will be your host, but again, don't worry, BW is still here. Absolutely. My pregame predictions, I'm going to say it. I'll say it. I'll be that guy. I think it's going to be a really close 3-2 game. Of course, for the Oilers. Oops, I forgot the R. Look out. Come at me. Correct my grammar, guys. You do it all the time to BW on the Facebook. Come at me here and do the same thing. If you correct one person's mistake, correct them all, guys. Don't be nitpicky.
In Edmonton for the Oilers and Colorado Avalanche. It doesn't get much better than a meeting of Stanley Cup contenders that includes one of the most anticipated matchups of the season. Connor McDavid is generally referred to as the best player on the planet, and now Nathan MacKinnon has entered the conversation. The two fastest players in the game, each on a scoring tear. Their numbers suggest if there was a higher league, they'd both begin as McDavid and MacKinnon go head-to-head here tonight for the first time this season. The Avalanche have won 7 of their last 8. The Oilers 7 of 9. And so
should lift my chair up, eh? So I don't look like a small midget.
Scorching hot team in a game that has to be considered a potential.
Oh, he's not a midget anymore. He's not tiny.
Preview. Harner Reinsing, Louis DeBrusque standing by with the call.
Let's play some old Canada. Happy St. Paddy's Day for everybody as well. Wear green tomorrow, folks, or get pinched.
Fancy. Hello to all people of Turtle Island. As chief, I welcome you here to Treaty 6 territory. This land has been traditional regions for homeland for the Métis people of Alberta, the Inuit, and ancestral territory of the Cree, Dene, Blackfoot, Saulteaux, and Nakota Sioux people since time immemorial. The recognition of our history on this land is an act of reconciliation, and we honor those who walk with us. Thank you, Kinenaskum Nawa.
Which is fairly low. Like, they can't win every game, right? You can't expect them to beat every tough opponent they play. It's not like they're going to go 82-0 any year that the Oilers play, or any NHL team plays.
Remove your hats and join the singing voice of your Edmonton Oilers, Robert Clark.
Robbie.
Performance of the American and Canadian national anthems.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true North strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
I don't know, is that good news or bad news there, Lugo?
We stand on guard for thee.
It's a star-studded night with two of the best
Game
players
on.
on the planet going head-to-head. The league-leading point getter Nathan McKinnon and his Avalanche are set to take on the red-hot Connor McDavid and his Oilers on Hockey Night in Canada. Alexander Georgiev is between the pipes tonight for
The red hot Connor McDavid. Hey, Jerry. North Dakota. Whereabouts in North Dakota are you? Closer to the American side or Canadian side?
At the other end, Stuart Skinner will guard the cage tonight for the Oilers, making his 47th start of the season. Skinner's 30 victories. So
Traveling man Jerry. He's probably seen all 52 states and every 13 provinces and 4 territories we have in Canada. More than anybody else in this world. Long haul truckers tend to travel.
Something that Chris Knobloch kind of hinted at this morning, that he might change it up and play Draisaitl or different lineup against McKinnon's line. And that's how
We'll take some of that snow, Jerry. It got so hot here, I think all our snow melted. We have green grass. Where the green grass grows all around, Puck deep in the Oilers zone. Skinner gives it to Desharnais. Desharnais up the boards to Fogle to Draisaitl. Draisaitl dishes it to Fogle. Loses the puck.
Watch out for a frenetic pace as both of these squads.
Yeah, Wilner, I don't disagree with that, but given who we got, Campbell was better than Georgiev was at that time. We can't play the if Campbell wasn't mentally fried game, right? Like let's put it into perspective. If Campbell's mental toughness was a little better, or he wasn't dealing with some personal issues off ice, who knows? He could be our starter and Skinner could be the backup goalie right now, right? But yeah, Georgiev's a pretty solid goalie. I wouldn't say anything negative about Georgiev, except he's going to let in 5 goals. Here comes Connor McDavid up the left side. McDavid trying to look for Hopkins instead of shooting. You were in Edmonton on Thursday? Wow. And you didn't stop by and say hi? No, I was joking.
Nice little spin looking for that cross pass through the seam, and Middlestad's there to pick it up. Both teams are making sure they're aggressive on the backtrack.
Miles Wood flips it forward. Echo plays it ahead over to Kane. Tipped. And now Connor Brown coming off, scoring his first goal.
Show tunes are in my head today, folks. It's going to be a fun stream. It's going to be a wild one. Buckle up. You're going to need to wear a helmet.
Between these two teams, the first time they're going to see each other is this game tonight. They play 3 times in the final 8. And here's that nice little stop spin looking for a cross pass over to Nugent Hopkins for a one-timer. Casey Middlestad, something Jared Bender talked about this morning. In the short period of time he's been with the Avs, yeah, we know about his offense, but he said he commits himself enough on the defensive side of the game to not be a liability. He's reliable, and that's a good defensive player right there.
Certainly one of the reasons why they keyed in on bringing him into an area of the lineup where they felt they needed a lot of help. Here comes Sean Walker moving in. Another great deadline acquisition. No stranger to playing the Oilers, though, as he was former Los
All right, that's fair. No, that's fair. You're right. Like, I won't debate you on that. That's a valid point. I just didn't see enough of Georgiev, where I saw a lot of Shesterkin.
As is typically the case, we're talking about speed, we're talking about
No,
offense, we're talking about
you're right there. Like I totally forgot that Georgiev was part of that dynamic trio with the Rangers of him, Shesterkin, and Lundqvist. Like, but how can you not be good if you got a mentor and a tutor like Lundqvist? To me, Lundqvist is top 5 goalies all time. Very valid point there, Wilner. I don't always just disagree with you guys to disagree with you guys. I'm not that much of a dickhead. Don't get me wrong, I'm a cold-hearted sumbitch and a dickhead, but not that much of a dickhead. Should be in Edmonton again. Should be in Edmonton and when we get snow. We're supposed to get snow Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, what a play! Save made by Georgiev! What a save! Kids are started early, folks. Vancouver should be playing mad tonight after blowing a 3-goal lead. You know what? You're not wrong. Oh, hi. Hello. Thank you. I was about to send you a text message. Can you please send me some water? I'm parched.
How about the rest of your second coffee?
Third supper?
Well, there's still that up.
What about Tuesdays? And luncheon? Yes.
You need 11sies?
Levin's, exactly. Levinsies. There we go. That's what we need. Hey, TOAR. Good to go, sir. You're better late than never. The hockey guy isn't a big fan of. Well, to be fair, Lundqvist did do a number on the Vancouver Canucks. And he is a Boston fan first and foremost. I love the hockey guy, guys. Guys. The hockey guy used to be me until he grew up. Unfortunately for all of you, I will never grow up. I'll just grow old. Damn, good on them. Good on them.
Not allow that pass to get across to Nichushkin off the stick of McKinnon. Following him all around the ice. Peanut butter jelly. And McDavid shot saved by Georgiev. Here comes Hyman.
Kept in by Bouchard for half a 30-second. That's onside, says the ref, even though clearly the guy was 80 feet offside. But hey, it's Colorado. We know how offsides work for those guys. You don't.
Taken over by the Avalanche's Middlestad. Finds his man in Sean Walker. To Lehkonen. Over the blue line. A backhander.
Save made by Skinner. Shots are 2-1 Edmonton. 5:50 left to go in the first period, and that's ice home.
An icing call.
About to blow another win. Oh,
We've seen a couple
terrible.
of these missed passes up the ice. Rantanen with a pretty good chance here. This is the big line for the Avalanche going after the offensive zone. And all 3 big guys.
Yep, the Avs are our favorite tonight, so if you're going to bet on a game, bet on the Oilers to win. Get yourself some money.
To make that save.
Face off now to the right of Skinner. Shot wire.
Ooh.
And it came over to Bertuzzi lurking near the net.
Yeah. We don't talk about Bertuzzi more.
Josh Manson, the wrist.
We don't talk about Bruno. One of them things.
The other way. Gonna be icing.
Oh, come on. Give him the red line. Frack. Seriously though, like, what Bertuzzi did was unacceptable. I get that you get angry. I get that you say things and do things that in the heat of the moment, but that wasn't a hockey play. Bertuzzi's lucky he didn't go to jail for that assault. Imagine if that would have happened now. He would have been in jail for like 20 years and never been allowed back in the NHL. Just my 2 cents. Although we are kind of soft as a society.
McKinnon has it, looking for Rantanen, comes to take the shot. A right pass stop from Skinner, he has to make another one. Here's Makar firing, and that one hit a stick and went up.
Big block there by Hyman. Isn't it ironic? Just said, I'm in the mood, guys, in the mood.
Here it is, quick offensive zone face-off. Looks like it's up for grabs, but it goes off the skate, and that called possession. Avalanche to get a couple chances. That knuckler through traffic, a second opportunity, Rantanen, and then that wrister attempt by Makar, defended by Hyman, getting in the lane. And that was 3 quick opportunities created off of 1 draw.
Scramble draw here. And now Colorado's their pass came. He was able to intercept.
Ooh, out of the zone and into Colorado territory. Henrique, Kane, and Brown coming off his first goal as an Oiler. Connor Brown, what a celebration that was for him. Very stoic, very like, I knew how to score. I belong in this league. And he does. He does the little things that nobody appreciates. I don't know why Oiler fans hate on him so much. And yes, I do critique. I don't hate on Brown. I can never hate on a player. I will critique them. Negatively, positively, in betweenly. But Brown was doing a lot of things right. PK was good. His defense was exceptional. There you go, Adam Henrique. And then he got the goal. Does the 1 goal lead to 2, leads to 3, leads to more? Oh, I agree. I agree. Brad May did a whole lot. Whole lot. Hey, Brad, how's it going? How is everybody from Australia? Very much afternoon in the Australian Down Under. Good play there by the defense. McLeod gives it to Draisaitl. Draisaitl just pushes it back to Desharnais. Desharnais to Nurse. That's offside. Sorry, Fogle. That sucks. That sucks the Big Ducks. Nathan McKinnon against Connor McDavid. I really hate how they pit one athlete against each other. If this was a 1v1 sport, absolutely do it. 1v1. Good. Do it. Do it. But there's 25 guys against 25 guys. 5-man unit against a 5-man unit. Oilers versus Colorado. Gonna be fall next week. Feels like it's never gonna stop being winter here in Edmonton. Every time we think the snow is done, we get hit with another one. And then it all melts away and we get hit with another one. I honestly can't complain though. It's been a very dry winter and we need rain. We need a lot of rain in April. Oh, he got jokes, people. Don't take him seriously. He got jokes. What's it like watching Upside Down? Let's find out what is it like watching Upside Down. What's it like watching the stream upside down? You guys didn't know I can climb walls. Everyday freaking Superman over here. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Ooh, nice.
The record coming into that game Wednesday night for Ovechkin, 55.
How is it? How is it, Renegade?
Stuart Skinner had his number.
Skinner now just one of 6 Edmonton goalies to reach the 30 victory mark in the season.
I'll take your word for it there, Brett.
Trying to get something going here.
Don't fall. Yeah. Help.
Bernay moves up, plays it. Carrick waiting for that pass that didn't arrive.
Don't fall.
Jeff Johnson, another defenseman.
I hope you buckled in. Oh, boys. Almost feel like putting a hard hat on. Buckle up, motherfucker. It's going to be a fun one. Oilers are working right now. I like this fourth line work. Till then, 13 minutes left to go in the first period. Still shots 4-2 for Colorado. That's offside, Edmonton.
Nelly Furtado is bringing the party to Canada's biggest night in music as she
What?
hosts the Juno Awards.
I sure hope you don't eat like Nutella. Oh, that's awesome. It's not Nutella.
You're having a chat with Corey Perry there, Lou, here.
Oh, he was checking something on here. I wondered if he was looking for something down below, but I think he just was hanging on the ice to see who was coming on. He never wants to get off the ice. He's out there all the time. He's the last guy off.
It's all about the people. You people.
He's been the last one out there, and just a routine that he.
All right, Colorado wins that face-off. Absolutely. I don't have very much green, except for my... Yeah, that hit the top of the glass, so that's not a penalty. You heard it, you saw it, you liked it. It's Patty Kane Day, absolutely. Kane needs to get a nice little goal or two here.
Definitely hits the top here. Couldn't see from there, but saw it from my vantage point.
You got a good view from where you are.
Definitely do, and lucky to have this view.
Why would it be banned in the States? Because those guys were eating it like it was cotton candy?
It's Connor McDavid back to the point.
They don't know how to do anything in moderation, I swear.
Handled by Georgiev.
Good little one-timer from the blue line by Bouchard. He doesn't try and get a real rocket away. He just wants to make sure the puck's a little bit on edge as it comes back to him. His left flap is right there, right before he lets it go. But get it through. Make sure you get it on net. Georgiev with a nice save to hold on to it, more importantly.
Bouchard will be one of the 2 guests along with...
No, they didn't ban it in Canada. Because we know how to eat our food in moderation. We know if you eat 20 Big Macs and you don't go to the gym, you're going to get fat. We're kind of smart that way.
On after hours afterwards, looking forward to catching up with him, one of the newest Oilers. Here's Bouchard.
We know that hot coffee burns, and if we burn ourselves on hot coffee, don't sue the company. Big save by Stu Skinner.
But another icing call here against Edmonton.
Yeah, Cal McCarr, you know, we talk about this offense for the Avalanche, and it really does stem from the defense. They're great at moving the puck up the ice and also activating and getting up in the rush. Nice little drop pass by Colton. He kind of punches through. Wood finds McCarr, and then this little delay
Poutine.
as he fakes like he's going to shoot it, gets Hyman to bite on that.
Putin. No, Poutine.
A beautiful save by Skinner with the left pad as McCarr, who didn't
Great save indeed. I don't know where my Skinner picture went to. Oh no, did I accidentally delete it in my purge today? Yeah, I purged my computer today. I did too. Mother Hubbard. Well, that just won't do, Sue. That just won't do. Fix that in the first intermission. I gotta fix that in the first intermission, which I will not be here for, guys. I gotta go upstairs and say hi. Yes, because you can't hide anything in food in the States. Apparently that's a foreign substance put in toys. Because people don't realize when you unravel the tinfoil and eat the chocolate, you have to pull the chocolate apart and get your toy. No, they just shove the whole chocolate in their mouth and swallow the toy. True facts. Gets back to my point though. Sometimes we wonder about the people in the States. Sometimes we wonder about those southern of us. As some people say, that elevator doesn't go to the top floor.
I agree, Singer. I think there is a healthy respect.
He's one card short of a full deck.
At home this season. Two top players of this team, McKinnon and McDavid.
Lubo lives in the States now, but he's Canadian true and true.
As we've talked about, always a treat to see them go head to head.
He's an American resident. His poor soul.
McKinnon, who got in the way of that pass in front. McKinnon making his way into the Oilers zone, hangs onto the puck, puts on the brakes, takes a look, feeds down low. Nichushkin was looking
blocked by Bouchard. Good block there.
And now McDavid has it. Over to Draisaitl, back over to McDavid. Stopped by Georgiev, the one-timer.
Big save there by Georgiev, though. Gotta give him props.
McDavid back to Ekholm. Ekholm creeping forward.
Crazy.
Stops.
If you only knew the crazy I was.
McDavid gets to it. McDavid with the puck on his stick, now stolen by Rantanen.
Well, it depends on what era you grew up in, as if you were a Canadian kid and you weren't that stupid. I know some pretty dumb millennials.
And now it's Adam Henry coming into the zone with Connor Brown. A backhand.
Which team did I root for? I rooted for the building to get flooded. Before the game, before anybody was in the building, I was rooting for the building to get flooded, and they'd reschedule the game. Never. Hello, Reggie. Yes. Have fun, guys. It's a fun little day today. It's a Saturday night. Good night for fighting. It's true, Jerry. They do eat like they're running out of food. Like there's a food shortage and they needed to fill up on supplies. World-class sports and entertainment cleaning. Scandinavian building services.
Another opportunity. Avalanche control off the face-off, and it's once again sent all the way down.
Absolutely, Wilner. This is absolutely... That's a hand pass there, my guy. He definitely pushed that forward with his glove, and the other guy came and cleaned it up. Definitely can see where we stack up against these Colorado Avalanche.
Oh, nice job by this line to get in. Edmonton in the offensive zone. You look at the acquisitions the Avalanche made at the deadline. Big guys come into the lineup.
Great poutine.
I mean,
Yeah.
guys that are big that can play serviceable toughness. And the Avalanche for Jared Bednar this morning says we need to get that. We needed size. We need to be gritty.
No, it really is. And it used to be that way in Canada, too. Like, I could remember way back when I was younger, you could go to McDonald's and get, like, 20-piece nugget, Big Mac, burger, Big Mac and drink for, like, $10. Whereas if you were to buy 10 patties, 10 nuggets, and pop, you were paying, like, $30-40. Nurse gets... Good little break there by Nurse. I'm not upset by that. But remember, it's Desharnais back there, not Ekholm. Stetcher needs to play a little bit better today. I think he took too many penalties last game. Can't nitpick, can't bitch and complain. We won the game, right? As east as Iowa as you could possibly get. So not really Iowa at all. Oh, good pass. Somebody needs to shoot this puck. There it is. Oh, Bouchard, big whiffa. 9 minutes left to go in the first period. Shots are 5-6 for them Oilers. Giveaway by Draisaitl. Good D play by Bouchard. As east of Iowa as you could possibly get, he says. I live so far east of Iowa, I'm touching the border of the ocean.
Ever feel like no matter what you got, someone's got more? And someone's got more than that.
Someone's got more. Someone's always got more than you do. Someone's always better than you are. Facts of life, folks. So you're so far east, you could say you're in Wisconsin or Chicago. Or, sorry, Illinois. You know Chicago's a state. Letting you guys know that, no. It's no longer the city of Chicago. It's a state. It's the state of Chicago. Yes, I know my geographic. Yeah, I full-heartedly think Colorado's beatable. Right along the Mississippi. Or is it the Missy River? Not the Mississippi, the Missy? The Messy River? That's always the question. Goalies that play a lot, will they get tired come playoff time?
13th in the NHL scoring race late November has been well documented. Looked like he just about reeled in Nikita Kucherov this week until Kucherov had 4 points on Thursday night, 2 more tonight. Nathan McKinnon courting his first Art Ross and Hart trophies. Catching Kucherov and McKinnon's not out of the question for McDavid, who has games in hand, 3 on McKinnon, 2 on Kucherov. So the race is not over, and in fact could come down to game 82, which is the Oilers in Colorado.
Oh my.
Yeah, Chicago's a scary place.
He's sitting at a new career high for himself at the 115 mark. Last season.
Never lived, only visited. But yeah, don't go out at night. Even in the early 2000s, don't go out at night.
Been able to stay healthy throughout those seasons to finish off in that form, but he's tested, been around it for a few years. This is his year where he really is breaking through. This little wrister has eyes and a great job.
A little bit more traffic, a little bit more to the left.
Try and do too much and get with it. Get it past the first wave, McKinnon, get it into the danger zone. You can see sticks reaching to try and change the direction.
Were they though? Were the Oilers ready?
Bouchard with 16 points in his past 15 home games.
It was safe to say that McKinnon was all business this morning. I'll tell you, in his press conference, a lot of compliments for McDavid, but he was.
I think they came to camp and peaked too early. A lot of bad decisions along the way, but Hyman just throws the guy off like, get out of here, kid. And he didn't like that too much. He's giving a little bit of the elbows. Number 20 giving a little bit of the butt end of his goalie stick. You can leak your address.
He walks into the zone himself, tried to hand it off to Hyman. Back to Taves. Uses the glass. Can't get it out. Bouchard to McDavid.
How's that not a hook though? Like, guys completely got Hyman's stick locked up. Good stick work though. Can't really complain or call if it's not there. If it's not on the hands, it's not a penalty. Oh. Oilers are hemming these guys in though. I like that. A lot. Yeah, out the zone. There's Ekholm. I thought he was sick. So who's in, who's out? Game time decision. Ekholm decided, yeah, I'm good, ref. I'm good, coach. Put me in. Adam Henrique to Connor Brown. Downtown Connor Brown.
As Kulak gets to it first. Just over 7 minutes.
Party.
To Henrique. Henrique and Brown exchanging passes. The Avalanche get in between those, and it's worked out by Lehkonen.
I mean, do we all want to party? Seems like a good idea. Nova Scotia. 1, 2, 3, 4, right down the Jersey Shore. That's where Edmonton Oilers are good. It's from 1, 2, 3, 4, right down the Jersey Shore of Nova Scotia. Oh boys. What's up, house?
Keeps. Almost lost it, tipped in by Fogle, right on
tipped on to Georgiev. It's a pretty good first period. Nothing over dramatic, nothing over spicy. We got 6 minutes left. Shots are 9-4 for the Oilers. No team has suffered an infraction yet, which is good. Oh my lord.
field to Draisaitl, back to the point, Desharnais. Nurse to Draisaitl, who was open. Draisaitl trying to move away from Rantanen, a wrist into traffic in front. McLeod took a whack at it, couldn't get it on.
That sucks.
Now Mikko Rantanen comes out of his own zone, crossing the blue line.
He did that, Wilmer. He definitely did do that.
McKinnon.
Nathan McKinnon finds the trailer.
He poked it to the near side. It's Rantanen. Quickly pressured.
Why
Rantanen gets the pass away. A shot and a good stop from Skinner off the stick of Walker. Here's Walker as the pace has quickened in this first period.
Ooh, that's a stick to the face. You gotta call that, though. That's clearly. What are you not looking at if you're a ref in the corner? Clearly not the play.
And that puck is snared midair by Skinner off the stick of Ross Colton.
Oh, Cale Makar got hit for the first time in his career. He didn't like it. Suck it up, kid.
Here's a chance by McDavid. Putting on a clinic on this shift. The wraparound. Great save by Georgiev. Good defending by Gerard.
Yeah, Spector's one of them. One of those, how did he get where he was? He stepped on a lot of people's toes and he put the time in. I don't like Spector personally. I think the Oilers' media base is better off without him. But he sells newspapers. He gets a lot of clickbait. I think we were all very happy for Brown. I think Brown was the most happiest for Brown, which is good. Like I said, hopefully that's the one that gets the monkey off his back and he can just score and not focus on getting that one. Now that he's got the one, now he can just go out and play his game and everything will just come to him. Game action return in 27 seconds, according to this ad. We have to watch the Molson PWHL. We wear the numbers and put our name at the top so you know who they are at the bottom. I mean, once they become household names, you can have their name at the top and we'd all know who they are. But they are doing things right over there in the PWHL. I will not knock some of the things they do. I like some of the things they do. The 3 points for a win, the overtimes, the penalties and power plays, the playoffs. Oh, I could just imagine doing that in the playoffs in the NHL. That'd be amazing.
This went on all shift. A great track job by Fogle to turn that puck over on Makar. Not easy to do than that shot.
Like, what are you complaining about, though? Like, good fuck. You and him were both hitting each other. You were both hooking each other. You were both hacking at each other. So what do you want? Give him a penalty? Okay, well, we'll give you one too. God, I don't get it. Like, oh, but don't criticize the ref, guys. People don't like it when I complain about the ref too much. Yeah, yeah. Good block there by Echo. It just, the way Kane shot it, he just rifled it off his skate. But that's how you got to get them, though. You got to get them greasy, got to get them good. Oh, that was just wide. Good. Good block there by Bouchard. That's the third block of the game by Bouchard. And we're 4.5 minutes left to go in the first period. Just get it out. Oh, McDavid's playing. For what? Wow, okay. Cool. So you're letting a lot of shit go, but we'll call that because, hey, why not?
You're going to see as this puck is up for grabs, it's Nugent Hopkins that gets up a little bit into the hand.
Yeah, it's there. Stick is there, sure. But now you set the precedent. Call it. Call the next one that happens too. It's there. It's a penalty. Absolutely, it's a penalty. But now you've called that. Call the next one. Call the same exact play for the other way. 2-minute power play for the Colorado Avalanche. 4:14 left to go in the first period. 9-6 the shots for the Oilers. Oilers win the face-off off the glass, and out of play it goes.
The Oilers looking for the clear, and the puck came out of play.
No, that doesn't hurt at all.
With CBC Gem, you can stop spending on other streamers and get no payment entertainment. Watch TV shows, movies, and more for free on CBC Gem.
That's all we're going to talk about, man. That's all they want to talk about is his bonus money. Just like Darnell Nurse's 9.2 or 9.5. It's all about the money with those guys.
Against Adam Henrique. And McKinnon is removed, so Rantanen.
No, absolutely. I agree, Lubo, but you have to call stick in hands. But remember, if you're calling that one way, and a Colorado player, Makar, McKinnon, whatever, does it, you got to call it that way too.
That pass was knocked down, but the Avalanche still have it. Here is McKinnon. Dishing back, eventually to Makar, and now McKinnon again. Cross ice, blocked by the Oilers, cleared by Nurse. Great job, couple of breakups to see.
Good power play right now. Good PK power kill.
You've got Rantanen on the right flank as a left-handed shot. McKinnon, who's been ripping
Dun,
the left
dun,
side.
dun. 3.5 minutes left to go in the first period.
Was about to pick up some steam and then was stripped of the puck.
Hey now.
Sent it all the way back.
That's the objective there.
A guy can hope. A guy can hope they call that against Colorado, right?
That's on the ice.
They will once the score is lopsided.
Another opportunity as he, this time
Either way, one way or the other.
Makar to the middle, a pass to Rantanen, decides not to shoot. Now he sends it towards the net, and it's covered up by
Keep him to the outside, boys. That's good. Keep him to the outside.
Not on anybody's stick for a whole lot of time, and that's
Who's the Mickey Mouse? Who's the Mickey Mouse organization?
They snap it around, they look for that quick little
The Anaheim Ducks aren't playing tonight.
Two of the best in the league on the power play. Look at this explosion, this great stick by Brown. Off the ice, times it perfect. He gets by Brown, and then all of a sudden everybody has to backtrack a little bit further because he's got that momentum build up in the neutral zone. Just a great poke check to knock that off the stick.
The rumblings and the rumor mill. It is true. Back in the day when Draisaitl first joined the league, it wasn't a hookup. They were actually dating. And Nurse didn't know they were dating until he found out that they slept together. And Nurse and Draisaitl got into a tiffy, as any big brother would. You protect your younger sister, absolutely. You protect your younger sister. But two grown-ass adults are allowed to intermingle and have twists in the sheets. 19 seconds left to go on the power play for Colorado. 2:20 left to go in the first period. Makar, slap shot, high and wide. McKinnon holds the zone. Makar gets it back for 6 seconds. Suit. Nope. Everything is to the outside. Save by Stu! Yeah, they got mopped by Winnipeg last night.
On the penalty kill so far by Edmonton, here's the chance by Middlestat, this taken away right here by Darnell Nurse.
Why, who's on the after hours? Bilbo Baggins?
Great stick again at the right moment, puts it in the lane, deflects that shot wide. And then this is the zinger by Kel Makar. Changes the angle, uses the screen. I mean, that's labeled under the bar. What a glove hand save.
Grant Puresque there by Skinner. Paul Coffey having a discussion on the bench. One of his defensemen. So the Oilers managed to not allow Colorado to get a shot on net on the power play. That shot from Makar came after the penalty had expired. Connor McDavid starts it off with a pass over to Evan Bouchard. Now
Bouchard jumps up in the play.
Bouchard trying to feather a
Can't
pass
complain
through.
too much about Dayot.
Kept in and kept alive by Edmonton, Hyman, and Draisaitl. Ekholm looks for Bouchard, finds him. Ekholm takes it back. Now McDavid spinning away.
Thank you, BW. I didn't know. Thank you for that. Thank you for that heads up. Dylan always scores for Bakersfield. That's huge. Here's Draisaitl, minute and a half to go in the first period. Shot saved, Georgiev, and held on. Brad Marchand is a rat. There's no disputing that. A little bit of Rasputin rat on that one, eh? Great mouse detective. That'd be a good listen to, Adam Henry. What the freak? He looks for fun. No, Mike Tyson just bites your ear off. He takes it that step further. I don't just want to taste. I want a meal. Vander Kane is going to take the face off here. That's interesting. Minute and a half left to go in the first period.
Colorado managing to get the puck up the ice. It's Sean Walker dishing. Trennan. Back ahead over to Walker.
Yeah, cheese.
All the way up there. Walker to the point. Johnson.
Johnson and Johnson.
Looking for it. Got to it. Adriano working away along the wall. Scooped up now by Trennan. His pass is intercepted as Kane takes a puck from Walker. And he checks the license plate to see who that was. Under a minute to go on the first. And now it's dug out by the Oilers. Perry's pass eventually to Kulak.
1 minute remaining in the first period. 1 minute remaining in the first period. Guess the Oilers aren't on a power penalty kill anymore. Giveaway. Keep hitting Makar. He doesn't like it. I honestly think he's gonna. That's kind of a knee, but let it slide. Oh, he definitely is gonna beat Jake Paul. If it's a boxing match, it's gonna be not even close. If it's entertainment battle like they're saying it is, the fix is in and Jake Paul's gonna win. 30 seconds left to go in of the first period. Nothing scored. 10-7 on the shots for the Oilers. Colorado's 0 for on the power play. 0 for 1. Oh, that's a bad play by Ekholm. Hopefully you got the speed. What a play by Ekholm. Bad pinch, great play. And then it bounces off the bodies right to Rantanen. That's it for the first period. Yes, Mike Tyson is fighting Jake Paul. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that very quick first period action. My name is Matt for Oilers After Dark. If you're new here, push that subscribe button. If you've been here for a long time, push the like button. We always like to get the likes. Welcome. Don't forget to have a little chat. Don't be scared. We don't bite. We're not Mike Tyson. I'll be back, guys. Enjoy the first period. Intermission. Before I leave you, because I totally forgot to do this. First period. OAD Town scoreboard. There was lots of games to talk about tonight. A lot of games to talk about. 14 games, in fact, are on the schedule. The Sabres lose to the Detroit Red Wings 4-1. The Ottawa Senators beat the Islanders in overtime 4-3. The Rangers put a semi-good beating on the Penguins 7-4. The Coyotes beat the Devils 4-1. Devils are done, son. The Lightning beat the Panthers in the Battle of Florida 5-3. The Boston Bruins beat the Flyers 6-5. The Blue Jackets beat the Sharks. I mean, everybody beats the Sharks 4-2. The Flames get back in the win column, beating the Canadiens 5-2. Too little, too late for the Calgary Flames. The Hurricanes come back and beat the Maple Leafs 5-4 in a shootout. That's not going to be good in that locker room. Stars 4, Kings 1. Oh my goodness, that's good for Edmonton. In a shootout right now, the Minnesota Wild 2, Blues 2. First period here in Edmonton, 0-0 after 1. In the first intermission, the Kraken have nothing, the Predators have 1. Also in the first intermission, Capitals nothing, Canucks 1. That's your out-of-town scoreboard. Enjoy the rest of your period. See you in 15. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Builds a web any size, Look at the heroes drop like flies. Whoa! Welcome back. First intermission, jitters. Brad Marchand, Jake Paul. Who wins? Jake Paul. Every day, all day. Keep bringing those stats, Lubo. Love the stats, my friend. What? I don't know about all that. You might want to get your eyes checked there, my friend. I like how you're playing the devil's advocate here. Hey, wait, guys. Is Edmonton Oilers are good me? And he is I, and I am him? Ooh, wouldn't that be a mind fucking half? Holy buckets, Batman. What's going on in the world of MLB? You get 9 points. Yeah. Mission impossible. Ooh, I like that. Clutch is live streaming MLB The Show on Twitch. Alright. What a world where I can be you and you could be me, and I would use your body and brain to get to the top of the mountain. Total bases. Whoa. Monzo. Extra base hits, second base, shortstop. Nationals. With the Nationals. What do? Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, you hit the nail on the head there. You hit that nail on the head, my friend. Yeah, it does. It definitely it doesn't hurt. Oh, that's right. I don't have them. I'm kind of interested. I want to see what Tazu can do. Like, that guy's a beast. I'm very interested to see what Tazu can do. Hey, I'm a big fan of NASCAR too. Speaking of that, big race at Bristol this weekend. Finally, no dirt at Bristol. Can't complain about that, eh? Man, these ugly jerseys I've got created. The Edmonton Trappers are back. Hold on. All down. Fernando Bautista. No, sir. You didn't like the dirt either? Yeah, I know a lot of people that didn't like the dirt at Bristol. Swinging wild like a crazy man. Yeah, Tazu should absolutely control that fight from start to finish. But the guy's a beast, right? Like, ooh, hit me right on the hip. How dare you throw that pitch inside like that? Who do you think you are? I am. That's what you get. You get Hap going first to third on a double. Big swing and a miss by Nolan Arenado. Inside. Oh yeah, no, that's a... Yeah, there really isn't two good duos, really, right? Like, after you get past the top four, you kind of lose sight. Like, Kopitar and... Ooh, just outside. I thought that was a strike. I thought you rung me up. Patrick Star, obviously. He's a starfish. You can't hurt starfish. That's a silly question. I mean, personally, I've never seen SpongeBob, so... Two and one is the count. 3-1 is the count. Look at this guy working walks in MLB 24. Draws a walk, bases loaded, two. No, he called that a strike. Oh my gosh, that was so far out, I thought it was kissing my sister. Yeah, once McKinnon and McCarr are gone out of Colorado, I think you're going to see a way different Colorado team. Strike two calls the ump. Big swing and a miss. Five straight strikes. Let's go. Make it 6. That's 2 out, ump. Two strikeouts in a row. Who is this guy? When did he learn how to play baseball so good? He's a hockey guy. Make that 7 strikes in a row. Yeah, I remember when Jim Houston did EA's NHL series. I'm Jim Houston. Now we're stuck with dumbass James Zabalski and Ray Ferrara. I got nothing against Ray Ferrara. He knows his stuff. And I like how they brought in that third person this year just to spruce and or spice things up. That ball's in the dirt. I ain't swinging at that. Rocket Richard Trophy. Oh, what a catch by that third baseman. Unfortunately, Rocket Richard is all but sewn up by McKinnon. But he's not the MVP. He is the best, by Matthews. He's not the MVP, but he is the best goal scorer in the league this year. Can't take that away. Can't take away that he scores goals. He's not the MVP of his team, let alone of the league. I think the Blue Jays are going to be as good as they want to be. They're one team that if they want to be good, they'll be great. But if they want to be... Oh, that's a bomb. Rafael Palmeiro, see you next Tuesday. That's gone. 380 feet, 107 off the bat. First home run of the year. Yeah, I don't get why Ohtani needed that kind of money. It's scary that he was offered more to go to Japan. Oh, that sucks. I agree, Wilner. The 98, NHL 98 intro. I wouldn't go that far, but ooh, what a bad swing. What am I swinging at? Time up. I gotta get my bullpen ready. Right-handed pitcher and a left-handed pitcher. Gotta get the bullpen going. He's a good goal scorer, I'll give him that. But I'd still put Ovechkin as 20th century. I'd still put Ovechkin, unless you think the 2000s, what you're meaning is the 2000s and 20s, then yeah. Oh, nasty business. What a good pitcher. I don't have volume on. What a good pitcher. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, what a standout Canadian. What a great BC kid. What a good Canadian. No, I know he doesn't pass. Absolutely. I don't think he's got a pass button. You know how when you play NHL, you got players that don't have a right trigger? That's honestly Austin Matthews in real life. Right trigger don't work. Don't you worry, guys. I'll be back in time. Oh, just a bit outside. Oh, Gary Throne. Oh, yeah. The ESPN dude, when he was doing ESPN, it was great. We are live, back for the second period. Whoa, Oilers win the face-off. Because that's what they do. They win face-offs. Puck was behind the net. Georgiev gives it up to McLeod. McLeod and Fogle battling each other for it. Let's go, Oilers indeed. Shots were 10-7 for the Oilers. Both goalies were perfect in the first period. Well, that's a penalty, ref. You know what penalties are against Colorado? That's a good thing. Power play for the Oilers. First one of the game. And Ty Ratnan is going to the box. 2 minutes for slashing. I would call that a tomahawk smash. Power play.
Edmonton went 3 for 4 on Wednesday night against Washington. Third-ranked power play in the NHL as Bouchard has it. 2 shots in the first period for him. Bouchard passes off to McDavid.
McDavid takes the shot. He gets blocked in front. I will give teams credit. They've learned how to block shots. Well, you would hope that's an obvious call, but I don't know. If I cross my eyes, a broken twig looks like one. Oh, that's a tough pass to handle by Hopkins and Hyman. 2-on-2 battle. Somebody's open. Bouchard's wide open. Eyes wide open. Hopkins looking short side, throws it outside. Oh, those bananas are just big save by Georgiev.
90.5 miles per hour off the stick of Bouchard. Really solid shot right through the screen of Duhaime, too. Here's the first pass attempt across to Nugent-Hopkins, and he gets this the way, has to reach her a little far, deflected a bit to miss that wide. And then here's the one-timer by Bouchard. He makes sure he gets it by Duhaime, and Georgiev with a great read to look around and find that one with the glove. Gerard off the face-off, 200 feet, cleared down the ice. A minute has gone by in the Rantanen minor. Evan Bouchard skating to the neutral zone, decides to come into the zone himself. Here's McDavid, but it got away from him.
Got away from McDavid. That's kind of shocking news right there, folks.
Once everybody was standing still, would have been a nightmare if he didn't bobble that puck. Nugent-Hopkins pass blocked. McDavid got to it. Draisaitl takes it. Reverses. Bouchard.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hands it off
I think Hyman is the most improved Oiler by far from last season to this season. What a save by Georgiev. Can't take that away. What a save by the blocker. Heck of a play there.
Great read by Manson there, and the little chip back down into the corner. After that chance, he gets in front of Hyman, is able to put that puck 200 feet.
Whoa, Wilner.
But a great chance of a one-timer.
4 seconds left on the power play. Nothing happening there. Both teams are 0 for nothing. Kane with a shot. Big save by Georgiev. Shots are 12-7 for the Oilers. 17.5 minutes left to go in the second period. Not a tang score. Babushkin. 1-1 Vancouver. Depending on how this game goes, you might get some bonus coverage of the Vancouver Canuck game. Go, Washington, go. I'll be that guy. What will you do about it? I'm gonna fight. Come at me, bro. Not your bro. Not that guy. Boom. Go with the dynamite. Racing to it in front of Walker. Takes the man, passes off to Oh, that would have been pretty by Janmark. Oilers are looking good. They're holding their own. I like that. Colorado definitely is a cup contender. And they're holding their own right now. This is good. This votes well for the future in the playoffs. Although we know calls get made differently in the playoffs, so don't hold your breath. Skinner stops the puck behind the net, gives it calmly to... whoa, Kulak. That's not a call. No! Wes McCauley, you dumb idiot! That's not a hook! Give him a penalty shot, yeah. My name's Wes McCauley. I'm Canadian, but I don't like Canadian hockey teams. Where's the hook on the hands? He put his hand up to stop himself from shooting. Dren, you little... Like, if you would have taken the shot, no call on the play, nothing. Clean play. But because you lifted your own hand off your stick. You joker. Saved by Stuart Skinner. Hey, Dren, next time take the shot when you got the shot available. You're not beating Stu. I'm sorry, but you took your own hand off the stick to ask for a call. Next time, just keep your hand on your stick. You'll make a better shot. There it is. Attaboy Stu. Hiya. 15:47 left to go in the second period. Already second period is flying. Skinner. Hey, Cesar, how's it going, my friend? Not today, pal. Sorry about your damn luck. Georgiev coming out of the net. Wreck him. I totally think goalies are fair play out of his net. Oh, nice shot. Good save. Both goalies are on point tonight. I gotta like that. Oh, Hopkins gets taken out in front. Good non-call. Good hockey play. I like to see that. I like to see the refs letting them play. Let them get away with a little bit. Let them get away with a lot of it. Who cares? Both teams. Oh, okay, Manson. I don't want you to be on the ice when Kane's out there. I tell you that much. Ovi scored. Oh, my gosh. Good for Ovi. He's got one.
Back to Nugent Hopkins over the blue line. Stops, waits to see what's available as an option. Couldn't get it to Nurse. This is a bouncing puck. Connor Brown trying to pounce on it, and it's taken over by the ex-Oiler, Andrew Cogliano.
Andrew Cogliano.
Slowed down by Trennan, kept alive by Jack Johnson. Henry working collectively to get the puck
Oh,
out.
Nurse. You got the speed. You just ain't got the hand skill to keep up with the speed. Oh, Nurse.
Hands it off to Duhaime. He flips it in as the Avalanche look to make a change.
This is a good fast-paced game. You can't be upset by a good fast-paced slobber knock. This is what hockey should look like most nights. Two teams that don't want to give up the first one. Both teams playing good defensively. Shot just a bit outside and all the way out the zone.
Comes all the way back as Kane racing.
Evander Kane. Somebody hit this prick.
He lost it. Warren Fogle, he lost it. Rantanen leaves it for McKinnon. He enters the zone. Rantanen dishes back. Taves reverses Manson into traffic. Rantanen looking for the Oilers.
2-on-1. Come on.
For him to take off on a breakaway. But Allen took a gamble. Here's a pass in time.
Fogle with a shot. Big save by Georgiev.
And now the Avalanche finally get the puck out.
This is back and forth hockey.
It's Middlestat.
Both teams giving a little, but not enough to get actual good shot opportunities. But both. Oh, I say that, so much interference on that.
Now in the second period,
Brett Kulak reverses to CC. CC picks the puck up.
waits behind the net, had to move quickly. Ceci to McLeod. McLeod has that pass knocked down by Middlestat. Back over to Arturi. Lehkonen. He has Drouin going to the net. Lehkonen was pushed off the puck. Been a long shift out there for some of these Oilers players. Now it's Middlestat who takes a look. And his dish is blocked by Draisaitl. Edmonton has numbers. Draisaitl and McLeod.
McLeod can't receive that pass from Draisaitl. Come on, kid. You've been out there for 2.5 minutes. You have to get. And that's icing against the Oilers.
Here's a whistle on the play here. I believe it's an icing call.
Well, what action in this second period. It's picked up and some great chances in tight. Here's one Nugent Hopkins off the stick of McDavid right out front. Denied with the right pad. Georgiev, here's a big hit by Manson, steps up. I mean, don't look at the puck when 97's got a great job by McDavid to weather that one. And then the sharp angle shot again by Warren Fogle.
12-19 left to go in the second period. Shots are 17-8. 17-8. But we have a tired, mixed up crew of Oilers out there. Good save by Stu.
Stuart Skinner up to the
Stuart
chest.
Skinner.
This game.
Skinner. Oh, I don't understand why McLeod didn't have a better stick there, but hey, it's okay. We're starting at zeros. You cannot knock it back and forth and mock 'em, sock 'em. Oh, fuck a nut. Draining, exhausting D today. If I do say so myself. Buddy. Definitely not a battle you want to have. Boom. Super. Oh, boys. Skinner. Yes, Superintendent. Why is this boy hanging from the ceiling? Oh, that's Bart Simpson, sir. He's one of a kind. He's one of those feral children we talk about in the books. Super Nintendo Charmers, yep. Super Nintendo.
Play by Leon Draisaitl. If you watch this, it looks like it misses. No, it was Georgiev that gets a little piece of this one-timer. Or else this is the back of the net. Watch this. Perfect. Just a little touch on the puck, and it deflects wide, or else that's in the net. 1-0 Edmonton. Hey, Elliot, I think they listened to your message in the first intermission. They've gotten going in this second period.
Let get going.
Always entertaining when these two teams get together. In fact, 5 of the past 6 games between these two foes have gone past regulation. So they're used to playing in tight affairs as McDavid gets a hold of that puck. Gaining speed. McDavid gets in with a wrister, and it's Georgiev again with the answer.
Just get one, son. Come on, Boosh. You got to put that puck in deep. You got to get that puck on net in deep. Just don't give it to Ekholm, who's being shadowed. Better play there need to be made.
Walker, surrounded by the Oilers. McKinnon quickly on net. Skinner the save. The rebound was available. Now Jack Johnson pokes it ahead, but Bouchard read that smartly. McKinnon not allowing McDavid to take off with the puck. He comes to the zone, makes a beautiful play, driving to the net.
That was not only 5 feet offside, but Stu Skinner. I don't know how that's not offside. If that goes in, that's an instant call offside. Gotta shoot that, Hopkins. Gotta shoot that puck. This is a very, very good preview of what the playoffs can be like for the Oilers. And I'm very happy that they can play this style. Years past, I was scared. Now they're caught. 3-on-1. Let's go, son. Oh, off the post. Oh, what a period. What a back and forth off her. Brown's definitely feeling it. Oh, but that, don't do that. Don't do that. I was just complimenting you and how good you've become. And then you do this.
2 Western Conference heavyweights.
Nothing. Halfway through the second period. Each team is 0 for 1 on the power play. Shots are 18-12 for them Oilers. I like it. I like the Oilers' chances in a game like this.
Now they have to be careful here as Ceci finds Fogle, sliding it over to Draisaitl. Couldn't get past his man there, but Fogle picks it up. Fogle sticking with it. And Lehkonen.
Fogle gets completely tripped down, but hey. Let him play, boys. Let him play. And that goes in. Everything that happened in that sequence, that goes No, the Oilers shouldn't have got Walker. That's crazy talk. People better not be saying that, because okay, so get Walker. Who do we trade to get Walker? Just nobody. Can't let the next one in if you're the Oilers. You can't let the next one in.
Available, Brennan to Cogliano, back to Girard. Rantanen was loose and he got to it first. Mikko Rantanen surveying the situation, back over to Girard, and it is forced out by Karen.
8 minutes left to go in the second period. 1-0 Colorado. On just one of those bad breakdown plays.
By Skinner. Gives it away to Truskin, fires, and it's denial from Stuart Skinner. Sean Walker is first on the score sheet, and he gives the Colorado Avalanche a lead here in the second period.
Of course, we're going to hear nothing about how great Colorado is now. They scored the first goal, so we got to hear about how great they are. Remember back when Colorado won all those cups? What's up, Edmund? I'm doing good, my friend. I'm doing good, all things considered. I'm doing just fine. Definitely playoff feel, playoff atmosphere. Can't complain too much. Well, we just gotta get the next one, folks. You gotta get the next one. Yep, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Yep, talk about it. Talk about Colorado and how great Colorado is. Good God. It's just funny to me how Sportsnet has all these graphics perfectly primed. Just perfectly primed and ready to go.
Teammates aren't around.
Makes no sense.
Colorado has won 5 straight coming into tonight's matchup.
But that's what we get to deal with when we're a Canadian team.
So both teams are red hot. Rantanen out there in the offensive zone, and now it's McDavid on a counterattack with Zach Hyman. McDavid pushes it back, and that shot is stopped by Georgiev off the stick of Bouchard.
Got a broken windshield?
Yeah.
The solution is at your fingertips. Book your appointment today at
I'm not really worried about what the plan was.
They've added an assist on the Walker goal, along with Arturi Lehkonen, now Jack Johnson picking up an apple. 7:28 to go in the second period. McDavid wins the draw, grabs the puck himself. Middlestat moved in front of him. Samuel Girard unable to get the puck out. McDavid tried to connect with Hyman. Hyman unable to keep the play alive for Edmonton as Matthias Ekholm now slides it up ahead. Josh Manson standing his ground on neutral ice. Everybody looking for it. And now it's just flipped ahead by Manson.
6.5 left to go in the second period. 1-0 Oilers. Shots are 2016.
Starts it off with a pass tipped into the zone by Hyman. Here's Ross Colton to Manson. The Oilers completing a change. Here's a pass accepted. Parisi shoots. And it's Skinner the save. Puck still available. Skinner again in the way as Colton tried to put it home. Kane coming back into the Avalanche territory. Evander Kane. As Sean Walker pushes him off the puck.
Who pushed who off the puck? I think that was Kane bodying Sean Walker. Come on, Carter Rajan Singh. At least know what you're watching.
Cycles it out of the other side. CC and Wood in a battle. Brown arrives, trying to dig that puck out. Walker takes it, and Kane takes it from him. Kane moving to the net. Kulak wanted it. Kane tried to wrap around to 10th. Wood with speed. Back to Colton, and Skinner up to the task. And again, an easy stop there for Skinner. He leaves it for
Oilers need to get the next one.
That was a great backtrack by Brett Kulak, who can really fly. And
I agree. There, all the goaltenders look good. I honestly think if Campbell was to come up next week, it'd be awesome. To me, he's definitely deserved the look.
Duhaime centering pass comes eventually back to the blue line. Sam Girard to Cogliano.
5:11 left to go in the second period. Still 1-0 Colorado, but goal scored by Walker. Even strength.
McLeod and Draisaitl unable to get the puck out. Girard. Flutter one to the net. And now Jakub.
Yeah, shots on net, boys. The shots on net.
Line for the Avalanche. Finally, Draisaitl took control, but bouncing puck is handled by McLeod neatly. He slides it to Fogle. Dumped in by Warren Fogle. Oilers getting a much-needed change, but not for everyone. Draisaitl and Fogle are still out there. Nugent Hopkins comes onto the ice. Nathan McKinnon looks, and it's Draisaitl who slowed down that pass, and then he bumps McCarr. Puck is in front of the crease. Now Draisaitl has it up the wall as McKinnon is after him. Nugent Hopkins lifts the stick of Nichushkin, and Fogle is going to gain the red line and hoist it in. Gathered there by Rantanen, and he managed to get it out as it looked like the Oilers might have had an opportunity there to keep the puck in the Avalanche zone.
yeah, Bouchard got a little piece of it, but just
3.5 minutes left to go in the second period. 20-19 are the Shiats.
Here comes Connor McDavid now with under 4 minutes to go in the second period, a one-goal game.
A one-goal game, very playoff-type atmosphere. Holy fuck. That's too many men on the ice, ref.
The Oilers were looking for a
That's not. He had 6 guys on the ice. The guy that was coming off was still on the ice when the guy that came on for him touched that puck.
stat off the side of the net.
What the fuck are you watching, Wes?
Oilers take control. It's Evan Bouchard.
The Toronto game happened 2.5 hours ago, man. You're 2.5 hours late.
Ryan Nugent Hopkins.
Fuck,
Down,
idiot.
puts it towards the net. Bounces to Middlestat. He finds Wood. Miles Wood.
I wonder if there's somebody in here watching the swear words I say and how many I say in the counting.
He connects.
That wouldn't be a thing, right? There wouldn't be somebody in here counting how many times I swear.
Hit the net. McDavid trying to take it back.
Oh no, he's onto us.
Now Wood pushes it into the Oilers zone. It's Desharnais being tracked by Parisi. Stolen, and Skinner somehow finds it, and he's not going to take any chances. And we've got some pushing and shoving near the Oilers' net.
yeah, a little extra. We haven't seen much of this. There's been some stick work in this game, some big hits, some talking, but none of this after whistles. They just kept playing, but this time everybody converges in, and Wood right in the mix of it. Desharnais gets him out of there with a shot that had eyes into some traffic, and here it is. You heard Kelly Rudy talk about this. Get traffic in front. The Avalanche want that, and Wood has a chance, but Desharnais eliminates him.
2:43 left to go in the second period. 1-0 Colorado. Skinner's dialed in for sure, Wilner. Unfortunately, so is the other guy on the other side. Georgiev is just as dialed in. But I feel like this game's going to overtime. Oilers are going to have themselves a good 2.5 minutes here. Good third period. See some overtime and see what happens. Once Wes McCauley pulls his head of his ass and realizes he's in the Western time zone and not the Eastern time zone, he'll be fine. Don't understand how a guy like him still has a job in the NHL, but hey. So there's a count to see how many swear words I say. And there's a count to see how many times I bitch about the refs. So that's a 2 for bitching about the refs and swearing. I think this could be a preview of the Western Final for sure. Oilers got to take care of business in the first round first and take out the LA Kings.
Hurtado live Sunday, March 24th at 8 ET.
Does anybody even watch the Junos? And that's a serious question. I don't know anybody in my life that actually watches the Junos.
Notice he'll almost certainly get 50 goals this season. Next up then for him, the franchise record for a home ice
Let's
scoring.
do it.
Hyman's currently tied with the great one at 10, so it's only a matter of time, and maybe tonight.
No, Vancouver's first round opponent will be either Vegas or St. Louis. So Vegas, St. Louis, Minnesota, whoever comes 8th.
Here now the Colorado Avalanche on the attack. It's Michuskin looking to lift it in on the backhander.
And then whoever comes 7th.
Pushing it back to Rantanen. Nico Rantanen moving the puck around. One-timer from Taves, and it bounces.
If it's not the Kings,
McKinnon
would get Colorado.
as that puck is high.
Like, I don't like the way the playoffs are set up. I'm gonna say that right now. Because let's say you do have
City. Casino games.
Vancouver,
For you.
Edmonton, LA, and just for shits and giggles, Vegas coming out of the Pacific. And then you've got Winnipeg, Colorado, Dallas, and I think it's Nashville right now coming out of the Central. Number 1 will play 8. And because the way it's set up right now, even though Nashville is technically ahead of LA, they'd have to play Dallas, Winnipeg, or Colorado. So it'll be Nashville, Winnipeg, and LA is going to guarantee playing against Edmonton. I don't like it. Hey, cousin Vinny, why be like that? I don't think there's going to be 6 goals scored in this game. I honestly believe it's going to be like 2-1, 3-2 hockey. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Out of bounds. Felt that one. When he gets the big skate in the way of that blast by Ekholm.
There's nothing wrong with a low-scoring hockey game. Thank you for supporting. Come on in. Settle down.
Good job to get in this lane.
Good block there by number 92.
Zach Hyman's in front of the net. You've got McDavid who funneled all the way down to the far side. So a good block at a critical.
I hear you on that one, buddy. I hear you on that one.
Has it off the draw. Bouchard pushing it to the corner. McDavid taking it away from Walker. McDavid to the point. Bouchard. And this time it's Lehkonen who got his stick in the way. The puck stays in though. Draisaitl leaving it for Ekholm. He slides in and Gerard got to it. Puck kept in by Draisaitl.
Kept in by Draisaitl, but floofed it.
Moving through, gains
1.5 minutes remaining in the first period. 1.5 minutes remaining in a very subdued game so far. 1-0 Colorado on a good pinch by Walker.
no space available for Edmonton to get anything more going. Time winding down here in the second period.
They got away with a massive trip to get that going, but beggars can't be choosers, and choosers should never beg. 1 minute to go in the second period. 1 minute remaining in the second period.
Gerard unable to shovel it out. Nugent Hopkins poking it to Perry. Trennan picks up that puck. An open Cogliano lifts it out of the zone. Desharnais not allowing Duhaime to get anywhere, but here comes Cogliano, and it's Stuart Skinner.
What the hell are you doing, Manson? You fucking I'm gonna say I don't care if you don't like it, go off. Fucking retard, man. Just stupid. After the whistle, you're a defenseman, you're jumping in and you're gonna cross-check Desharnais in the mouth. Let him fight. Let him fight. Trying to grab his freaking short. Yeah, one tough customer getting his ass handed to him. Eat some less. You're not your dad, buddy. You're not your dad. You're not Dave Manson. Don't try and be that guy.
You know, that one didn't go too long. He's a big customer. He says, you know what, I'll step up in front of another guy over 6'6". Manson, like his old man Dave, not afraid to tangle with anybody. But you kind of felt this coming, right? It's been ratcheted up in this second period. The intensity, we've seen some big hits, a few more scrums around the net.
He's back game 1 of playoffs.
The Avalanche wanted to bring on board.
Just like Stone, back game 1 of playoffs.
Get into the mix. that play that aggressive style in Edmonton has bolstered up as well. They're more of a physical team now, and they have guys.
It was a draw. Ding, ding, 5-5 each.
They go at it. There's the collision as Manson.
As of right now, Nadia, the Oilers are going to play LA with home ice advantage coming to Edmonton. Yeah, don't give Manson the first two for cross-checking in the face. Why the fuck would you do that? That makes no sense.
The one-time Oiler with a nice shot on net here and a good save by Skinner to hold on to it. That's when everything happened afterwards as everybody converges back. Some big men on the ice.
All right, well,
I'll give a quick rundown of as of today who they would play.
point between those two big customers.
I think Manson kind of took exception to Desharnais, wouldn't let him go. He kind of had him in a little bit of a headlock, and finally he boiled over, and Manson came out of that swinging. And some chirping still on the benches here as Corey Perry makes his way back to the bench in front of me. So it took a little while, but they haven't seen each other for a long time, Singer. This is the first of 3 of the season, so they're getting back used to one another.
31 seconds left to go in the second period. Oilers still trailing 1-0. But that's a good trade-off for the Oilers. Manson for Desharnais. Manson's been running around, throwing his weight around this game. I think if you get him off the ice, you got a good chance of taking advantage.
Walks in to McKinnon, driving to the net. Keeps, passes off, bouncing puck. McCarr finally settles it down, centers it.
That's the end of 2, folks.
Blows as Edmonton manages to
Ba-boom, 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 boom, boom, boom. So I'll explain to you the way this is. The way the format is set up right now, 1 plays 8 no matter what. So Vancouver will play Vegas. 2 plays 7 unless 7 is also in your division. Unless 7 isn't in your division. So because of that, Dallas can't play LA, who they should be playing. 2 should be playing 7. But because that would mean Edmonton has to play the 3 seed in the Pacific, that's LA. So LA can't play Dallas. That means Dallas, who's the number 2, is playing the number 6 team. Colorado is going to play the Jets, and Edmonton would play LA, even though they should be playing Nashville. Now, who would you rather play, LA or Nashville? Like I said, the way the NHL is set up right now, it's 1v2, v8, 2 in the division versus 3, 2v3, and then first in the division versus 7th. You'd rather play LA over Nashville? I can see that. LA has no goaltending. Nashville's got a really good goaltender in Saros. I can see that. So that's the way it's set up. Why can't we go back to the old days? 1 versus 8, 2 versus 7, 7, like 3 versus 6, and 4 versus 5. Old days, you got Vancouver, Vegas, great matchup. Then you got Dallas versus LA. That would be a great matchup. Then you'd have Colorado versus Nashville. Who wouldn't want to see Colorado, Nashville? Who? You tell me who in their right mind would not love to see Colorado, Nashville. And then you'd still get your, then you'd get your Winnipeg, Edmonton. Winnipeg, Edmonton, what a frickin' first round that would be. That's one that Skinner could have had, but at the same time, defense needs to be better there. Oh, I'm not disputing that. I'm just saying the Western Conference. You want to see what the East looks like? Let's talk about the Eastern Conference. Because, yeah, we do have people from out East that are here, and we greatly appreciate you guys. Florida did stack up at the trade deadline. Those guys absolutely do scare me at the trade deadline. So if the playoffs were to end today, East would be Boston versus Detroit. And then you'd have Florida versus Philadelphia. No, you'd have Florida versus Toronto. My bad, because those two teams have to play each other. Because the Atlantic has to play the Atlantic. You'd have the Rangers versus versus Philadelphia. And you'd have Carolina versus Tampa. What kind of matchup is that? Boston gets Detroit, Carolina. You get Tampa. No Boston versus Toronto this year. Not unless Florida overtakes Boston. If Florida overtakes Boston, then you can definitely see Boston-Toronto. Florida-Detroit. Now, what really throws the monkey wrench in this is if the Islanders get in. and take out Detroit. That throws that monkey wrench all to fucking hell. Might as well take those plans and yeet them out the window. We want Florida, Eric. Yeah, that didn't work well for Toronto last year. What's up, Princess?
Can I get one of those recipe cards?
You can get one. No, you can get a bunch of ones. That really wouldn't work out for you in your favor. Everything.
So that I can write down the grocery list for Mom and I to do tomorrow with the girls.
Oh, grocery list.
Only we'll leave you and Dad here to bond. So basically for you, Game, and Dad to watch whatever he wants upstairs.
Sure. James Ryan Reamsdyke. You hate the Islanders, eh? I feel that. I don't hate the Islanders. I think the Islanders are going to be a good team for a while. Yeah, I think Sorokin needs to get out of Long Island for sure. Don't get me wrong, I'm a fan of the Islanders. I just think that they're one of those teams. They're like the Oilers. When they're good, they're really good, but when they're bad, they're a train wreck. I think I left my starter in too long. Yep. You think the Islanders are a poverty franchise? Oh, that's too bad. I like the Islanders more than I like the Rangers, but I really like the Devils. Had the Devils not been hurt this year, I think you would see them in the top 3 in the East. Instead, we got the same old. The Oilers need Sorokin. The Oilers would love to have Sorokin, but at a big discount. Like at a huge discount. If I'm being 100% honest. Especially with the contracts the Oilers are going to be giving out this offseason. They got to hope that salary cap jumps up $5-6 million. Even then, they're going to be tight for money. I just want to prepare you guys for the salary cap to go up $1 million. Maybe $2 million at most this offseason. Just prepare yourselves to see the salary cap that you think is going to go up be about the same next year. And Gary Bettman's going to come out and make some sort of stupid excuse. Well, economics and all this other stuff. No, dude, you just want to keep the money to yourself. Well, absolutely, I agree, it'd be worth it. But who do you let go to bring in Sorokin? You got to let go core players, right? That means saying goodbye to 2 defensemen and two forwards. Ooh, what a pitch. That's in my eyes. You got to get rid of 4 players to get his contract in, right? What does his salary structure look like? Is he an RFA, a UFA at the end of the year? Or is he RFA at the end of the year? And then we also have to put Campbell's buyout money on the books for next year, too, if we do buy him out. Oh, you're drug. I don't know what the drugs you're on, but there's some good ones. It's Puff Puff the Magic Dragon Pass. Not sniff, sniff, snife, and go. It's Puff Puff Pass. Absolutely. My name is Matt for What Is After Dark. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Leave a comment. Tell all your friends this guy. Oh, I know you're kidding. I know. I didn't take that comment serious. Like right when you said Leon, McDavid, and Nerd, I was like, yep, let's do that. Let's get rid of the top 4 guys for Sorokin. Hey, they do say defense and goaltending wins you championships. Unless you're the Vegas Golden Knights and you just got to cheat the salary cap every year and you can do it that way. Sorry. They're not cheating. They're playing within the rules and drawing just inside the lines. They're going to the edge of breaking without breaking. That would be crazy, though. And it would open up a lot of money to go out and go get players elsewhere. Hey, it's the Good Deeds Cup. Fill the cup. Chevrolet, like a rock. Strong as I can be, like a rock. Careful with the wording there, because you might say a different word and really upset a lot of people. You swear too much. Is that Wednesday, that game? Good Lord. Strike 3. Strike him out. We need Carey Price. As long as he brings the good stuff and leaves the mental stuff at home. I do wish Carey Price was playing the NHL, guys. All 100% seriousness. I wish he was back in the NHL. Absolutely. It is a big no-no. But because this is Gary Bettman's world, we all just play in it. Absolutely, guys. Go check out our Discord. Great work over there at Discord, guys. Ladies and gentlemen who are doing the Discord, great work over there. Now I know this genius is up to something. Okay, genius. Genius, okay. Vinna, chicken dinner. Make me a cake, make me a cake, make me a cake with that McCain brand. Did it. Goal completed. Nice and moist. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, skill. But for me, I think it still does come down to the cups. So we got 7 million. Let's just keep stealing by a dozen holes. Trophies. Because trophies are gonna come. Like I full-heartedly believe that his time will come where he's winning trophies. Why does it keep saying that you're still streaming? Good God. Get a life, man. Nobody likes you. Come on. I agree with that, yeah. Oh, we're starting the third period already? Man, that was quick. Shot attempts 55-38 for Colorado. Good Lord. He's on fire! Sorry, Kikuchi. I gotta get rid of you. Zach Thompson, come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Price is Wrong, bitch. Whew.
It's been a defensive effort as Connor McDavid comes into the zone, trying to wheel and deal. And now Nathan McKinnon takes over, and he finds
Nathan
James.
the King. Yeah, I guess we know what you think of him there, Carter. King of what?
Is handled, and it's McDavid on the counterattack. Over the blue line, Zach Hyman takes the pass, moving to the net. Beautiful effort. Here's Draisaitl with it, and he tried to wire it home.
Good keep by Ekholm.
On the far side. Taves using the wall.
Good keep by Bouchard.
Draisaitl picks it up.
And giveaway by Draisaitl. Man, come on, guys. We've got to be fucking quicker and slicker.
After that head-to-head shift.
King of overratedness. No, I'll give him his due. He's been a good player for a long time, Nathan McKinnon. That's just a bit offside there, bud. Come on now.
Yeah, it's been a big difference. The second period for the Oilers has been their worst period of the season, but their thirds have been their best. So
That's what I like to hear.
Here's that chance by Draisaitl as he has some time to try and iron up, pick his spot. But you look at the most comeback wins, both of these teams are really never out of it with the offensive abilities they have, 21 and 20 respectively. Comeback wins this season. Game's never over.
10 of those comeback victories for the Oilers have been in the third period.
No, I agree. It'll happen. Look at Crosby. Look at Ovechkin. All the players that have played for decades, they fall off. Like, we forget that our core is still young. We look at McDavid, he's 27, we're like, whoa, that's old. No, guys, that's still fucking young. Like, I'm sorry, but that is still young in the NHL.
An excellent pickup by the Avalanche. Only 4 right-handed shots in their lineup tonight. 1-4, that's Nathan McKinnon. He's the only right-handed shot they have dressed in this game.
As I spill coffee all over my shirt. Yeah, I learned how to drink today. Usually it's from a sippy cup.
Bouchard pushing into Draisaitl. He slides it to McDavid. Being watched by Middlestat. McDavid. Now Nurse takes over, fires it off the side of the net. Hyman looking for Draisaitl. Walker right on cue, intercepted and cleared. Here's Evan Bouchard waiting patiently off the stick of McDavid. Hyman gets to the puck. Hyman driving.
Izzy Doe.
Moving it back to Hyman. Shovels it to McDavid. McDavid gets it back to Nurse. Tees one up and bounces.
Scores! Draisaitl 1-1 in Edmonton. They gave it to Hyman. My bad. That's a Hyman goal.
Well, they're looking at this long and hard, the Avalanche bench in front of me here, so let's take a look at this and see. There was certainly some contact in the...
Udi Jaido Dios da Storta. German in you was awesome.
Right there. And that's a kicking motion, I think.
That's no goal, folks. Although, if you're going to call that a kicking motion, you're going to have to call Duren for a hold and a penalty there.
Right now, they're going to look at it. And here's the thing. Is he falling down in the process of kicking this in? Does that matter that he's being pulled back and his foot goes forward? It looked like he was still up on his feet.
Of course there's going to be no goal. It's Colorado. They're not going to call that a goal. It's for Colorado. What the heck? So if you call that a kicking motion, you have to call that a hold on Duren. Slewfoot, yeah.
Is that enough to move that foot forward as he's going down? As he was falling, Duren kind of kicks the back of his leg.
Thanks, Wes. Thanks for keeping us all informed of something we already know.
That's not a deliberate kick by Hyman. That's more of a foot being pushed forward by the...
Thanks there, Wes McCauley.
A little bit further with it. That's the question I think to ask themselves.
It is what it is, folks. Hey, now we know Gorgiev's beatable.
To stay outside. I mean, you can battle for that puck there, but look at the left leg of Drouin bump into the back of Hyman. This is going to be really interesting.
The puck was kicked in, therefore we have no goal.
There you go.
Of course it was kicked in.
Cancel that one, and Hyman will look to keep the streak alive again here with a lot of time left in this one.
What is that, 10 or 11 the last couple?
That's a tough one, but you got to call a penalty on that, no?
That's where he scores his goals. That's why he has 46 on the season. Don Rogers' place bumping a little bit here after that puck.
You know, you got to call a penalty or something on that.
Blanket to the back of his heel.
That's just my 2 cents.
A little bit, but then because it goes through another foot and a half.
Slew foot, right?
Motion.
Now we'll get it back, Oilers. Get it back. You're good.
There was the definitive look for that verdict for the NHL.
No goal, says Wes McCauley.
So the score remains here.
At least he wasn't an idiot and said, "You're not going to like this one. The goal was touched with a high stick, therefore we have no goal on the ice."
And then almost loses it to Warren Fogle as the Oilers try to get right back on the attack. Parisi stops that pass. And Colton moves it to the near side, but foul. To Nugent Hopkins. Punched it through. Collected by McCarr. Off the wall and out. Is underneath Miles Wood for a moment there. Now it's McLeod to Ceci. Ceci gave to the red line, dumps it in, stopped behind the net by Georgiev over to Taves.
Yep, but we don't call those. It'd be interesting to see if that was playoffs, Game 7 on the line, and it was McKinnon that kicked the puck clearly in the net with Nurse or Ekholm holding him in front of the net. That'd be I want to hear that call. That's gotta sting. Never want to see a player like it, Cogliano, go to the locker room like that, but hey, not an Oiler anymore. Riddle me that, Batman! That's a hook on the hands! No call on that though, right? Cool. This is prime Wes McCauley real estate now. Yeah, they had to call it no goal. It was kicked in. Doesn't matter how it was kicked in, it was kicked in. It sucks. They got the call right. That's offside. I just can't handle officiating, man. Just garbage.
And now Sean Walker flips that over and Nurse takes over.
It is what it is, folks. We got 15 and a half minutes left to go in the third period. Shots are 25-20 for Colorado. Scores 1-0. Colorado.
Here comes Leon Draisaitl, powering his way to the net. Still in it. A shot from the point. Stopped by Georgiev. Taves moves it, but Draisaitl was there on that back check. Tipped ahead by Hyman. Some open ice for Taves.
Absolutely. You absolutely can, and I don't understand why it is this way. With how much money the NHL makes off of the betting sites, you would hope that the salary cap would skyrocket. Don't hold your breath.
To McDavid. McDavid trying to make a move. Jack Johnson stops him from getting to the net. And the puck is cleared out by Colorado. Cody Ceci now.
Oh, they definitely are betting. Absolutely.
To an open corner, McLeod. Getting there, handing it off. Nugent Hopkins tried to take it from him, but the puck got left behind. Nichushkin and the Avalanche unable to get the puck out. Here's Warren Fogle. A wrister, and it's a right pad stop. Another
Scores! That's a good goal. Call that one back. 1-1 from Fogle. Damn. Nice tip. But we want the Hyman goal. We really want the Hyman goal. We don't want Fogle goals.
Edmonton here. Finally get one by Georgiev. They thought they had one taken back.
Finally get one by Georgiev. What are you freaking talking about? We got 2 by the guy.
Looks like it's out. Great turnover and step up at the line. By Cody Ceci. Sorry, Brett Kulak, who holds it.
What more do you want?
The point deflects off of Warren Fogle short side. Just a great job to keep that alive. It was Fogle on the wall. Sorry, just great work down the wall.
Hello.
In front of the
Special
net.
guest
Shot
appearance.
deflects off of him, and it's a tie.
No worries.
Felt it was going to be a goal like that. A shot with eyes.
Toronto blew that one.
No, but the refs gave it away. That last
I didn't even
penalty,
see it.
That last penalty was slashing. He missed his hand.
Yeah.
I mean, he went like that, and he missed his hand and hit him there. Didn't even hit his glove. Okay, this is the cheesiest penalty ever.
Yeah. That's what they do, right? I thought they were going to call that no goal for hitting a goalie. Oh, jeez. Oh, my stars. Full pressure now.
Well, you're playing Colorado, they're not a push.
No, no. Ooh, that's a high hit.
They have this certain experience factor. They've done this, so they know what it takes to win.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, even Gretzky and them.
Yeah.
It only
So it's Warren Fogle. As Hyman
the year that the first year they won the cup after losing the year before to
The Islanders, yeah.
and they said, Messier said that they learned how to win from the Islanders. They actually learned how to win from Calgary because Calgary took them to 7 games.
Calgary
that
beat them
year.
up pretty bad, yeah.
And they had to work their guts out to do that, whereas any other time, they just win. 8-5, 13-7, whatever.
That's
okay?
how it was back then.
You know, and yeah, so anyhow.
Oh, man, it's crazy. No,
What's this? What a waste. Official vehicle of the NHL. Might as well not have one.
the Honda commercials.
Ooh, Hyundai.
Yeah, that just makes it the double whammy, eh?
I don't like them kids at all. Not at all.
You didn't like their dad either, or was their dad alright?
I don't remember their dad not being that way. They're just shit disturbers for disturbing shit.
Kachuk's dad.
Like, I mean, okay, Marchand was like that for a while, and now he's finally started to play without being a fucking goof, to put it politely.
No,
And
exactly.
those 2 kids haven't figured that out yet. And there's nobody, whatever. It's the same as the stupid shit about Rempe.
Yeah, that guy's doing everything he needs to do to stay in the NHL.
Yeah, I know, but that's because they let those kind of antics earn you
Yeah.
a spot. You
Yeah.
know, we want to talk about the past and whatever that bullshit happened with, whatever his name, Mike Babcock.
Yeah, Babcock.
Whatever that stuff that went down with him, that he's not coaching anymore, for whatever happened there. And then there was something else with Joe Campbell in Chicago.
Yeah.
I don't know, no one will talk about it. Okay, but Joe Campbell was a good coach.
Yeah.
Little reach at the
And,
last second, gets a piece
anyhow.
of it, changes the direction, finds the back of the net.
It's almost like
We
coaches.
want to be in this
Walker unloads, it's laying there in front.
pansy world
Yeah.
where there's no fighting. And there's no attempt to injure and all that bullshit. But guess what? Game 1 of the playoff series, every body check, you're trying to injure the other player,
Yep.
so you don't have to play with him in Game 7.
Exactly
That
that.
is exactly the motive by both teams all the way through, and you want to tell me that what? Department of Player Safety and whatever? It's a bunch of bullshit, because you know what? When you get down in Game 7,
Yeah.
and it's all on the line for a 1 game,
Yeah.
they don't play goofball like that.
No.
They fucking play clean hockey, and it's very entertaining, and there's no fights, and there's no penalties, because I don't put my stick in a place where I might get a penalty.
Oh, exactly.
I'll play this game clean.
Yep.
Okay? And they can all do it. They have done it. And the only way to make that happen is to call every flipping penalty all game long.
That's exactly what I've been saying.
From the very beginning.
Yep.
From the very first whistle.
Absolutely. The players will fix
And
themselves.
the linesmen can call penalties too, other than the ones that they can. Well, there's so much stuff that's not seen.
Yeah.
I mean, how many times did these guys have to go and have meetings about, oh, did that puck hit that guy and go out, or did it hit the glass, or whatever, to still get the call wrong?
Yep.
Okay, because the rules have to be written
In such
in a way that there's a certain amount of ability of the officials to make a bad call stand. In spite of the fact that that's obviously a goal, we're going to call it back because of goalie interference, which we've never called that goalie interference before. Okay. But they have, otherwise they lose the control because they're only in cahoots to get all the betting money.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why every game has to go to 7 series, because it's more money. Okay? That's why we have to let a team, you know, like Florida beat Boston when they were down 3-0 or something, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Who's this year's Florida?
It wasn't 3-0, it was 2-0, but whatever.
Who do you think this year's Florida is?
The reality is that team made it in the playoffs by one flipping point.
Yeah.
Okay? And could be a more least deserving team, you'd have to look far and wide, because the majority of them are just a bunch of flipping goofs. And now through their run, they've learned how to play cohesively as a team, which explains why they're doing so good this year, because they're kind of on a roll and they believe in themselves that they learned how to do last year, all at the expense of every other fucking team that the league did by garbage officiating. And it's still going on this year. In the Panthers games that I've watched, they still get all the breaks.
Who do you think is this year's Panthers team?
I don't like anybody in the Panthers. There's not one player. Not one.
Well, this year's Panthers team last year, Detroit's going to squeak in by the looks of it. Big save.
Well, Detroit was playing good earlier in the year.
Yeah.
But it all comes down to who's got their shit together come playoff time, because I'll say it again, LA that year, they won 12 or 14 or whatever it was to end the season.
Yeah.
And they just rolled through everybody. 4-0, 4-0, 4-0.
Yeah, they
and
did.
I think they won the final in 5 games.
Yeah, 5 or 6, yeah.
I don't think it was 6. I think it was 5. And to be honest, it might have been 4. Okay? Like, they kicked ass that first year and they won the cup.
Absolutely.
And if there's a team, Canadian or otherwise, that can put that finish to their season, that is the only chance that a Canadian team can win, is they have to do that. So Winnipeg has to do that, Vancouver has to do that, Edmonton has to do that, because if you're in that mode and you're winning that good, we can't make calls that can stop you from winning. We can't.
Yeah.
We can't. The Philadelphia Flyers beat the Boston Bruins in 1974, I think it was. And they spent half of the 7-game series they played playing shorthanded.
That's
and
insane.
Bernie Perrant won that series for them.
So good goaltending.
So in the end, you set the stage. You're shorthanded. You're 2 men short. Okay, and when the goalie makes 19 stops during the 2-man advantage, what else? else. We gave you every chance there was to win. It's not our fault you couldn't put the puck in the net, because all you had to do was get it close and we would have called it a goal. Okay? Because we're crooked.
Absolutely. It's been this way for a while then.
It's been this way for a long time. It's only about money. And so here's the deal. You're a team owner, Canadian team owner. Okay? So you get your gate receipts, you get your TV revenue, you get your merchandise money minus the cut that goes to the NHL, because that's authorized NHL paraphernalia, so they get 1% or whatever that number is, okay? And they get a percentage of all the gate. You get all that money. Now at the end of the year, because of the close relationship with betting, and the fact that everybody bet, all these Canadians bet on Canadian teams to just get fleeced in the end by bad calls or just shitty officiating, that it was predetermined the Canadian team was going to lose. So if you were dumb enough to bet on the Canadian team in that round, you lost your money.
Yep.
So anyhow, all that money goes in, and there's that revenue sharing thing.
Yep.
So now you're the owner of the Edmonton Oilers, and you're up on the end of the season. By the time you get to the end of the year, you're up $8 million. Okay? And here's your cut of $37 million of all this other that gets shared with all the other teams. That's $37 million. That's one of those hush payments. So, as the owner of the Edmonton Oilers, the last thing you were going to say is the league is fixed and us Canadian teams can't win and we shouldn't be playing because we can't win. Why would you say that? You got 34 million reasons not to, on top of the 8 million that you made as a business.
Yep.
And so now the owner of the Toronto Maple Leafs, it's the same thing. Only he made more than 8 million, and his cut, now because he's original 6, he's going to get more than you get. At 34 million, he's going to get 43 or whatever. Okay.
Either way, you're all getting paid.
Whatever, okay? Everybody's bought off, everybody shuts up, so when the stupid thing happens, it's tolerated. Instead of a class action lawsuit against the NHL's officiating, okay? A class action lawsuit against the NHL in general, okay? All that, it just goes away because they're all bought off, okay? Because it's only about money. It's only about money. And Harold Ballard was like that.
Yep.
The Leafs never had to win. They just had to play.
It's kind of like they still have to do, just play and show up.
Yes, okay, yeah, okay, so we make the playoffs and there's an extra 4 games of revenue there because we lost 4. Okay?
Yep.
Okay, so I made $237 million. Those 4 games, here's with $250,000. I don't give a fuck if the team makes the playoffs or not. I don't need chump change. I need. Okay, so the Toronto fan, there are more of them than there are all the rest added up together.
Yeah, it's sadly true.
Okay,
It's
so.
true.
How much more does he make on merchandise? How much more does he make on the gate?
He
The
makes
TV
more
rights?
on merchandise than most teams do on money.
Everything.
Everything, yeah.
Okay. Plus, he owns his own building. Where there's all kinds of these.
Is that Keurig first goal?
Somebody's.
Woo! Congratulations, Keurig. First goal as an Oiler!
That's a mistake. That guy shouldn't even be in the league.
Perry?
Perry is just a.
Yeah, he's one of those.
He's a waste of skin. In the world of what we're trying to turn this game into, there's no room for a Neanderthal in the game, okay? Because that's all he ever was.
Yeah.
And anybody can stand in the slot and have a puck bounce off them and go in the net.
Yeah. What a play. That's a hard-working play. That one could have been a penalty by him, though.
No, that's even because the Colorado guy had his stick, and he jerked on it hard enough that he pulled the Colorado guy over
So you wouldn't
and
give them
then
both
dropped
two?
the stick.
You wouldn't give them both two? Or just let them play like they
No,
did?
it's another. Okay, they should both get two. And the whistle should have been blown right then and there.
Yeah.
And then you wouldn't have the goal.
No?
Theoretically.
Yeah.
Okay, because he grabbed your stick, but the fact that he's holding your stick and you yanked him off his feet, why would you get a penalty for that? It was you pulling on your stick. He was holding it, so it's still a Colorado penalty, which is canceled because
he scored the goal, yeah?
Yes.
See, if I was there out there, just call them both. You both are
I
idiots.
wouldn't have actually called him on Edmonton because he was pulling on his own stick. The fact that you, the Colorado guy, were holding on to it. Now, if it was stuck between your legs, that's different.
Yes.
You were holding on to his stick. So, anyhow. I don't know, I think it's just... But it's only about money. It's only about money. Because money is the only thing that matters.
That's awesome.
Because it was said a long time ago when they mandated helmets.
Yeah.
And there was guys that said this is a dumb idea.
Tavish?
No. Well, but you've already, once you mandated kids to play with helmets,
Yeah.
and then full face shields, you already taught them that there are no repercussions of carrying your stick around your shoulder.
Yeah, that's what Sarah Nurse was saying about the women's league, because she was asked, are you going to get rid of the fishbowl type helmet? She's like, no, because we don't know how to handle our sticks.
Yes.
Would you imagine one of us girls getting a stick in the face because we were wearing visors? We all have our sticks up high because that's how we were taught. Oh, jeez. Still pretty play. Sorry, guys. Oilers up 2-1.
The only reason you're taught that is because you wear all that gear.
Yeah, no,
If
absolutely.
you didn't wear that gear, you'd learn how to have your stick down. And so now, when the puck was way up in the air and you swing like that, that's high sticking. There's no reason for you to knock the puck out of the air with the stick there, doing that danger with your stick up around people's head levels, trying to knock the puck down. That's an automatic penalty. Automatic. The same as shooting it into the crowd. You wave your stick at a puck above your head, it's an automatic penalty. I don't care. We want to keep the sticks down.
Yeah.
We don't want people taking sticks in the face.
Yeah.
We don't want people running people through the boards. Every time somebody gets run into the boards the wrong way, they have to be consistent in how they make the call.
That's a tie goal, folks. 2-2.
We're starting to make it better. But and he gave a shot in the shoulder. And then as soon as the stick bounced off the guy's shoulder up into his face, Riley let go of his stick. And that's why Buddy's laying on the ice, not hurt, getting up, and going off the ice, not hurt. And that's a 5-game suspension because it looked really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't agree with that either.
I think that it's time that a player actually would be maybe even to lose his composure and cross-check a ref in the mouth. Drive his teeth right down his throat and walk away from hockey. I had to make my point.
Yeah.
Look at what the guy from Calgary did that wiped out that linesman a couple years ago. You've seen all that.
Yeah.
What happened there?
Not a thing. If I remember correctly, you got suspended, but that's about it.
But he's still playing.
Yeah.
He did his 10 games or whatever.
Yes, he's still playing, that's right. Linesman never did it again.
Apparently that linesman had filed some kind of civil suit for damages over that. I don't know the outcome of that.
Which he's in every right to do. He did lose his livelihood, but...
He deserved to lose his livelihood. You don't get somebody that pissed at you that they'll do that to you without fucking deserving it. I'm sorry. You just don't.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, here.
Welcome, Willie.
Well, here. So,
Both teams will switch it up here.
Oh, my name made the list. You're the enforcer. The mob wants you to take care of me. So, whether I'm a good guy or not,
You're
I
on the
obviously did something wrong to get on this list, and as such, am fair game to be exterminated. Plain and simple. You don't get there by mistake. Well, okay, maybe it's possible, but certainly very unlikely. Okay,
Yeah.
right.
Why am I obviously getting targeted in a bad way if I didn't do something? Oh, get it out. Thank you. We got 4 minutes left to go in
And
the
I
third
mean-
period. 2-2.
When is the league going to suspend referees for substandard performances?
It's never
All
gonna
they have to
happen.
do is make the announcement. Okay, that was a lousy game. That was a bad call. We're giving you, we're putting you on probation for 3 days. Just say it. Just say it. Oh, okay. Well, finally now the referees are being reined in, so to speak.
Yeah.
On just.
Here's a chance for Nurse. If you've just joined us, this has been a close one as well. Nichushkin enters the zone.
Is that the third?
Yeah. 3 minutes left in the third. 2-2 hockey game. Shots are 41-30 for Colorado. If you're just joining us, for sure, Colorado, Vancouver lost to Washington 2-1, so big chance for the Oilers to come up in the standings.
Vancouver lost?
Yeah.
They're up 1-0 when I came downstairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's kind of bizarre that Washington can pull this one out of their hat and play one good game.
What?
They haven't been playing very many good games.
No.
I don't think so.
No, they haven't. They were on a big losing streak for a while. And that's icing against the Oilers. And the fans are not happy in Edmonton. All you can hear is "Ref, you suck." Not blaming them. Got ourselves an overtime game here. Feels like next goal wins. Hey, Skinner's battling the puck tonight.
Yeah, they all are. They don't even freeze the puck anymore. It's like a flipping tennis ball or a lacrosse ball.
Bounces.
It is.
Yeah, it's very rubbery now. I'll just get the puck out. There we go, boys. Final 2
The
minutes.
real problem here is, well, you didn't call a penalty there. Unbelievable. Didn't call one there either.
No.
That should have been one. I agree that there shouldn't have been one against the Oilers on, what's his name, McKinnon?
Yeah.
But there should have been one against Colorado.
Oh, jeez. Come on, Henry. Hold on to the puck.
He dishes to Makar, sliding it to Parisi. Makar waits, and now Miles Wood couldn't make contact with it.
Thanks, no one. Absolutely. This has been a really good game. I'd love to see this as a series, but it would go 7.
Some conversations between the two benches.
Both teams don't want to give up that point.
As they come back to the bench, Renton wasn't happy with McLeod that last shift. Here's the play that the fans here wanted to call. And that goal was Nichushkin coming all the way
This
back.
guy falls over. He leaned on him. That's a smart play. You got leaned on and you just stopped skating.
Yeah, lots of guys do that. Who'd they call? I think it was somebody in the Islanders did that against Toronto. Can't remember his name.
Clutterbuck?
No, wasn't Barzell either. Oh, no, it was some. I think it was somebody with Buffalo.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Go, go. That should be icing. No, not enough. 1 minute left in the third period. We're looking like overtime.
No, it's going to end here.
Yeah, you're okay. It's just the
Started
heat.
the fire.
Yeah. Went beep, beep, beep. I think this is Stewart's best Skinner of the season for sure. At least top 5. Oh. Kane lost his glove, picked it up, no harm, no foul. Just get it out and see what happens, folks. That's Matthias Janmark for those that are watching at home. Number 13, not number 14.
Colorado has numbers coming back on a counterattack. It's Walker again who moves in. Forced to put on the brakes. He finds Toronto pass in front.
Big save by Skinner there. 27 seconds left to go in regulation.
Shot and again tipped by Lehkonen. McKinnon put that towards the net. The puck goes out of play.
And the Avalanche want a penalty, and Ekholm right away said that was two sticks colliding at the same time and deflecting up over top of the glass.
If they call this a penalty, that's a joke.
They will.
Rodonkulous.
As they have a discussion.
No, I didn't say go off anything. I didn't see it. Well, let's call penalty anyway.
Let's see the replay.
It deflects. That's Wes McCauley making the call. And you'll see as Ekholm chops this one, and you can see right into the stick of Drouin, who had a great chance.
Yeah, that goes off Drouin's stick.
Beautiful pass from behind the net.
Good ramp that he used. Good non-call by Wes McCauley. Say what you want about the guy's a bad ref, but sometimes he gets it right. 19.3 seconds left to go in regulation. 2-2's the score. Shots are 42-30 for Colorado. Who doesn't like playoff hockey in March?
Tied at 2, late stages. Makar keeps it in. And now Darnell Nurse waits. He finds Connor Brown. Brown entering the zone. 5 seconds to go here.
Did Connor Brown finally score a goal?
He scored a goal last game, yep.
Nobody should be
I mean, it was the 5th goal of the game out of 7, but...
What a game it's been, and we're set up.
Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm not watching it.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Back after this.
For anybody wondering, that was my father-in-law. He's very opinionated, and I'm glad he kept it PG-13. He's not usually that composed. He's a smart man. He knows a lot of things. He's been around this world. He's a Maple Leaf fan. Don't fault him on that. He is a Maple Leaf fan, but we can't all be saints. See, I do have a life outside of this, guys. I swear, I'm not just here in my basement hiding out, waiting for the cows to come home, as they say. Thanks, everyone, for being here. Sorry I didn't say anything. I was enthralled in what he had to say. I kind of had the mute button going for a little bit, so I didn't get in trouble. Yeah. He comes from the time where there was no Oilers, no Flames, no Jets. Original 6 times. Can't fault him for that, right? He could be a Habs fan. Well, overtime. Of course it's overtime between these two teams. That helps the Oilers. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean, Gene? It means the Oilers are now 6 points back of the Vancouver Canucks. 6 points back with 3 games in hand, mofos.
Edmonton 6-2 so far this season. Goalies have done their part to keep this a tight game throughout. We've seen a lot of rubber tonight, and take a look at who's out there for the Oilers. Of course, it's Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, and Evan Bouchard, and on the other side, it's Nathan McKinnon, Valerie Nichushkin, and Cale Makar. 2 of the best teams in the NHL.
Sorry, 2 games in hand. My bad. It'll be 2 games in hand. Habs fans are losers. Agreed. Bouchard gives it to Draisaitl. Draisaitl with space and time. Waiting for his line mates to catch up to him, and they do. Unfortunately, Draisaitl puts it way too hot for McDavid to handle. McDavid shot saved by Georgiev. Here comes McKinnon and Makar. They're just going to try and play keep away. Oh, that looked like a little bit of too many men. That's the 3rd time this game that Colorado's gotten away with one, I believe. It's all right. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that information. Like, that's information I didn't even know about. I don't question. Here we go! Breakaway, Connor McDavid! Saved by Georgiev! Sorry, that was Hawkins, not McDavid. My bad on that. McDavid got off. I seen the 9 and I seen the speed. I thought it was McDavid. Big save by Georgiev in overtime.
Here's McDavid. Misses this pass. Button hooks back and says, okay, I'm going to go right down Main Street. Goes the forehand, quick release. Great save. Just ricochet.
This has been a hell of a game, guys. I cannot wait for I can't wait for a playoff series between these two teams. This time it's going to be the Oilers winning. We can all hope and dream. I can hope the Oilers would win it. Win one. Like, for the fan base that's gone through the decade of darkness, that wasn't around for the dynasty days, win one cup for y'all. I've seen cups. I've been through the highs. I've been through the lows. Most of you have just been here for the lows. I get it. Life sucks. And here comes Colorado. What a way to lose your winning streak, though. Whether it's a 5-gamer or a 2-gamer, going into overtime or possibly a shootout. Best game of the season so far. I can concur to that. That's definitely what I built it as. That was 5 players on the ice there for Colorado. What is? Well, they had to let it go, I guess.
Nurse. Twisting and turning. McKinnon's been out there a while as now McDavid is on the ice. His Nurse's shot is off a stick and it's skyrocketing.
You just hate to see Hyman's goal streak taken away by this, right? Like, it sucks, but hey, he tied the great one. He tied Gretzky's 10-gamer. Oi.
He felt that he was going to swing through right here, so he throws it back, and Lehkonen goes for a change. This puck just sits there, and you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, but nobody touches the puck, but there was 4 guys on the ice for a while.
Absolutely. That's fair play. This game is definitely... Refs, let these guys play. I like it. This is the type of game I want to see. I want to see the players decide it. Each team has had 1 power play. Ooh. Why is McKinnon still out there, though? Like, do you have nobody else?
Stops. Hands it off. Draisaitl surveys. Draisaitl now.
2:50 left to go. Oh, Draisaitl went to lean back on Makar and lost the puck.
Makar's going to head off. Draisaitl starts accelerating. Now he slows it down. Dishes back. McDavid enters the zone. McDavid to the net. A pass all the way back to Bouchard. Bouchard hands it off. Connor McDavid keeps McDavid near the net. The pass blocked by Drouin. And now Nathan McKinnon. Ahead to Walker. Here he comes.
He couldn't do this with Nashville.
It's unbelievable, looking for the hat trick.
What a story that would have been. But here's McKinnon to the net. And it's stopped by Skinner. Keeping the play alive this time. Bouchard.
Who to cheer for, Silas? Cheer for the team that you want to cheer for. If you're an Oilers fan, cheer for the Oilers. If you're an Avs fan, cheer for the Avs. We don't hate. We don't hate that at all. Cheer for the good team. Just cheer for a good game. If your favorite team is the Colorado Avalanche, cheer for them. If your favorite team is the Edmonton Oilers, cheer for them. If your favorite team is the Boston Bruins, cheer for a good game and a good ending. And that's what we're getting. Good game, good endings. Obviously, I'm going to cheer for the Oilers because I am an Oilers fan. True and true, die hard, bleed blue. Blue and orange, copper and blue, whatever you want to call it, that's what I do. Minute and a half left to go in overtime. Shots are 42-33 for Colorado. So this is an exciting game. If you have heart problems, maybe watching hockey's not your thing. Maybe you want to stick to tennis, something that's a little more laid back, a little more one-on-one, not as exciting. I hear curling's made a comeback. According to betting commercials, curling is a really big thing. Big save there. Absolutely. 1 minute left to go in overtime. 1 minute remaining. This might come down to an mano a mano 1v1. Best goalie wins type situation. Yeah, I'm full of them, guys. I'm full of them.
Nurse dishes, long range, picked up by Connor McDavid, accelerating. Here comes McDavid, and he pushed it
corner. Well, we got 33.8 seconds left to go in overtime. Whistle in Colorado's zone. Life's good, man. Life is good. I honestly can't complain. I mean, I could, but then again, who would listen? Get that playoff stuff out of the way.
On a quick transition, Draisaitl wins the face-off.
Draisaitl wins the face-off, gets it down deep to McDavid. Ooh, I don't know why that happened, but
Leaves it for McDavid. He cuts to the middle. McDavid falling to the ice.
He fell or tripped? Looked like he fell. Looked like a good. Again, he just caught an edge.
Lehkonen to Makar.
7 seconds left. Looks like it's going to a shootout unless that happens. That sucks, guys. You gotta stick defensive structure first. Oilers lose 3-2. 3-2 in overtime. Oilers lose. Why really McDavid? Why are you mad at him?
Ejected into the lineup after missing a few games due to illness. Just pounces on this puck, gets to the spot. It's the last chance they're going to get him with 0.5 seconds on the clock.
Be mad if you're an Oilers fan, but why? It was a fucking hell of a game. Colorado is beast of the West for a reason, man.
But here it is at the last second. He gets to the spot.
That's on Draisaitl not playing defense in front of the net.
And it's McKinnon that gets there. This pass up the ice, he gets a piece of it. He can't handle, but he stays with it. And then he just spins and fires it to the front of the net, knowing that he's got one last
That's on McKinnon being McKinnon.
Nathan McKinnon extends his current point streak to 15 games. Sean Walker, 2 goals tonight. Lehkonen the winner. Ron McLean and the panel will be back.
Honestly, guys, like I'm not mad by it. I'm not upset by it. Like, why there's. It's a great game, guys. Like, you can't, like, there's nothing to be upset about. Absolutely nothing to be upset about. That could have gone 1,000 different ways, 1,000 different times. You could have replayed that 1,000 different ways, and it would have been a different outcome every time. Honestly, had Bouchard actually physically hit McKinnon, instead of just putting his hand on him, seriously, guys, had Bouchard hit McKinnon instead of putting his hand on him, that pass doesn't get out front. Had Draisaitl play better defense in front of the net, that shot doesn't go in the net. If McDavid doesn't fall on his edge in the offensive zone, that puck doesn't go down the ice. That's why I call it butterfly effect, my friends. That is why I call it butterfly effect. They lose. Shit happens. It's fucking sports, guys. This is as calm as you're gonna... Hey, you guys have seen me blow up. You guys have seen me scream. You guys have seen me yell. There's nothing mad about. Colorado is Colorado. I don't have bad memories. I wouldn't say Bouchard's as good as Hughes. Like, I think the proof's in the pudding how good Hughes is right now. We can't say bullshit. That wasn't on the ref. That was McDavid fell on his edge. I'd like to see a replay of that for sure, but I think it was just McDavid fell on his edge. I don't want to, like... I'm not taking anything away from Edmonton. They played a hell of a game. They went down 1-0 to a team that doesn't lose when they're winning. In the third period, came back, tied the game. Took the lead and lost in overtime. Guys, there's nothing to be upset about. Avs win. Avalanche win. Anyways, guys, my name is Matt for Oilers After Dark. We'll be back for the next one. I believe it is Tuesday night at 7. Montreal's in town. This is something to build off. Yes, the Oilers lost, but building. You play this way against Montreal, you're winning heavily. You play this game against the Sabres, it's a win heavily. You play this game like this in April, you're winning April 18th to June 1st, whenever the playoffs are over. You play like this, you're going to win more than you're going to lose. That's it. I'm done. You guys have yourselves a good night. As always, don't forget to push the subscribe button, hit the like button, tell all your friends, leave a comment. See you in the post game. Also, see you on Tuesday. Bye for now.